Yes, sir. Episode 4, The Quilly Show. You're now carrying it with Quilly once again. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate everybody that's sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing, man. Appreciate everybody. How you feel, RP?
I'm blessed, you hear me?
Yeah,
Blessed to be here with y'all.
yeah. Usually sure.
Great vibes, you feel me?
Who we got with us? Oh man, we got Slash in the top gasser, man. You know what I mean? Slash Sports Bets. Introduce yourself, brother.
Slash Code Slizzy Austin, the legend of self, man. Legendary gambler, sports betting consultant, connoisseur, lover of thoughts, and husband to good women.
That was nice. That was a nice.
It's a Game of Thrones introduction. I like
That was a
Yeah.
nice introduction. Seriously. But yeah, man, season 3, we getting a lot of feedback. They done got me in a number 2 for the number 1 podcast in Philadelphia. I said, man, I'm humbled for that. Like I'm honored for that. Like to be number 2. Shout out to the Frequency. That's QDZ show. QDZ, y'all remember him from Power 99. Y'all also remember him from Fox 29. Y'all also remember QDZ from the Quincy Harris show. He had a whole TV show like Maury and all that. So shout out to QDZ, man. They had the Frequency. They had they should have had your joint up there. I ain't gonna lie. They should have had Keep It 100 podcast. You feel me, Hippie? I don't know what's going on. But they had Philly First 48. Shout out Johnny with the Mac. Who else they had up there? Oh, the realest podcast ever.
That's my man, Chad.
Chad.
Diddy. Shout out to Chad and Matt.
Shout out to C
Shout out to
Diddy.
Big Dan.
So what I'm doing right now is, you know how they say Philly, and you need to be more like Atlanta and all that. This is the real Philly support. So you know what I mean?
And you made the list already.
People talk about it, but I really do fully support Philly. So shout out to all of the podcasts doing anything. Yeah, I made that list, man, and it's like, yo, I'm only on episode 4. This is amazing. I'm keeping it all the way up being. I'm gonna keep it clean. To even be mentioned, man, amongst these podcasts. It's like, wow. You know what I mean?
Told you, bro, we was gonna take
This-
over this shit. Remember, we said a 50 ball. This shit way in my head. Yeah.
I saw you during a vacation. I was on the beach like this. Big dog, big blunts, avoiding the police. They was on Jeeps and shit. I never knew that was a thing. Watching your podcast on my phone, ignoring everybody. For real.
Yeah. We just took off, man, and I appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? In all realness, in all seriousness, man. I really appreciate all my new subscribers, all my new supporters, man. Y'all make me want to keep coming over. Y'all make me want to keep showing up. Y'all make me want to keep going.
When you like embracing the people more, I seen that. Usually people gravitate toward the hate. Kind of like you like get them haters attention. But you giving the supporters attention now. So talk about that. Like you collabing with people on the gram. I see you commenting back and forth with your fan, but shit with supporters on and like that. Fan. Your supporters. So talk about that. For that.
So my mantra is, I love who love me. With that being said, everybody always talk about, oh, she need me, or this someone hating on me, or bro, hating on me, but anything on me, whatever the case. If you spend 85% of your time talking about that negative and you putting out there, you responding to negative energy. You understand what I'm saying? And you never giving the people that actually support you and love you and embrace you, you never give them the energy back. So what I decided to do was like, yo, I'm going to take certain hours out my day, whereas though I make a post and I'm just engaging to every comment, no matter how little, small your platform is, no matter how big your platform is, right? If you got a blue check or not, I'm responding. I take time out my day and respond back to each and every last person. You understand what I'm saying? And what that does is, right, I'm receiving, they telling me how they feel. Like, yo, bloody, keep going. Just be consistent. Or you might get some like, yo, blood, do this, but then talk about this next time. Don't spend so much time on this subject and talk about that. You get a chance to listen to what the people have to say. You understand what I'm saying? So that not only lets me engage with my people, but I get advice. You know, they helping me out. And then I say in the caption, which is so transparent, I say, listen, any way y'all can help me out, any way that y'all can give me any advice, you know, I'm saying that in the caption. Like, yo, come on, I need help. You know.
Why you bring bro up here though? What are you talking about, man? He said he was a latte mess.
Man, listen, this is what I wanted to set the bar with is my show isn't based off of celebrities. My show is based off the natives of the land. That's what my show is based off. Because you carry them with the foot. Not to say that we're not going to have celebrities up here, inshallah. But what I'm saying is my show isn't based off of celebrities. My show is based off the culture, the people of the land. You understand? And this is just bloody, like this family. It's my brother right here. You know what I mean?
So look, both of y'all out Nova Scotia, Dawson Creek, and whatever, but people won't want to know y'all opinion on this. Union going on strike. They're not compensating workers properly. They ain't war with the mayor. What should they put on?
Shout out to Miss Sherelle Parker. That's the black. We got a black mayor. You know, so we ain't gonna show no hate or no negative energy towards a woman. Period. But you know that's just something they got to figure out. You know, because all the trash is piled up, and you know what I mean. They say, "This is what I'm hearing. I'm not down there. This is what I'm hearing." And what I'm watching on the news, all the trash is piled up, and you know they not paying sanitation workers. They're not giving them the raise that they wanted. So
You stand for something or you fall for nothing. I believe that any problem, small or big, when it comes to a point where the people got to come together to fight back, it's obviously an issue. So they got to find a middle ground to come to terms. But that's politics.
But what about like, all right, I see everybody like coming together now and trying to, benefit off the situation. Everybody, got trucking companies and they trying to collect this trash for free. Of course we ain't gonna do nothing for free. But they getting slandered. You know how Philly is.
but
Like,
everybody got to eat. Everybody got to eat. So you can't slander them for making they hustle, picking up trash and all that. Everybody got to eat.
I got homies that went to Florida during a hurricane. Like literally rented dump trucks, went to Florida, ran up a crazy bag and came back. They ain't never been to Florida before. He didn't care. You got to check. That's the same thing these people do. You got to capitalize off your environment. It's better than doing the alternative
capitalize off the environment, right?
in a positive way.
That's going to get into like the next thing. So, like, we was talking and you said like you embrace the youth a lot.
Yeah.
And you said you turned all your young hitters, not short hitters, but they was on that course, turned them into content creators, rapping, or just some positive.
Yeah. I didn't turn them into it. I just motivated them. Like I did 8 years in prison for all the wrong things. And before I went, that's what I was glorified for. So when I come home and I find out my young boy that used to be ass at ball is now the high school all-star, and his friends are doing Twitch and they're getting hundreds of thousands of views, I'm like, to me, everything's a check. So I'm like, you gotta capitalize. There's no point of doing this, this, and this when you're good at that. So do that. And now it turned into a whole movement. Like my youth, they know what they're doing, and I had none but faith in them. And now those same high school basketball players all got scholarships. Are playing college ball.
That's right. We gravitate toward the youngest a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes afraid of.
Yeah. They be afraid of the youngest.
I be more afraid than him. We have been surrounded a few times where I'm like, yo, Quill, get behind me. And he's like, no, let them get their pictures. And I'm like, bro, no. And he's like, chill. It happened a few times.
I'm talking about
randomly.
I'm talking about cars and cars of youngins pulling up.
It starts with one picture, then cars start pulling over. They're hopping out.
Shiesties on and everything, hopping out. Just with their phone, not for nothing negative. Just pulling up back to back in cars, just with their phone out, trying to get some content and then shot. And I gave each and every last one of them their own shot individually.
I was in the yard in my mind, that whole situation. I'm not even gonna lie.
He kind of used to it, though. He's been going through this. But this movement popular for 20 years.
Yeah.
But how do you, recognize like love.
You can feel energy. Yeah. And you can read people's volume. You understand what I'm saying? As long as you read the room, read, read the room, and you just feel the vibration.
Oh, Lord, got it.
No, I'm just laughing because he's saying that, but it's true. He be reading me. The other day we in a random store. I didn't like the situation. There's too many people in the store. Bro, we out. Keep the change, huh? We go. I don't even want to change. We out. He didn't ask no question. He's like, I'll be out. And then when we get safely away, yo, what was that about? Bro, I don't know. I just didn't like the energy in the room, bro. But weird. We out.
But that's
Why
what
we
you
guessing
gotta
it?
that's what we gotta be on. We gotta keep each other on point. You know, I called you the other day and I gotta know what's going on. We grown now. Back in the day, I ain't saying everybody used to do this, but you would be around certain people that'll go do shit, come around and don't tell nobody.
No,
You
that's
feel me?
that's,
And then you
that's
get caught
major.
up in some bullshit.
Somebody else stuff that you ain't even had nothing to do
Exactly,
with.
bro.
Yeah.
So it's like we
And that's
men,
not,
we
bro.
gonna communicate.
And youngins that's watching this, man, even the grown men that's watching this, you do something, man, don't go back around the block around the homies. Don't go around no women. Don't go around no kids. Go do what you did after you got, finished doing what you were doing, man, and stand on. Stand on. You know what I mean? Don't do no telling, don't do no fooling, man. Whatever you into, whatever your right hand calls, go stand on that, man. Seriously.
The new gang war is manipulation. The new gang war is manipulation.
The new gang war
is manipulation. It isn't. See, there's not a lot of gangs in PA except for certain parts of the county because of prison. People 3 gangs in prison and they come home and it spreads. But manipulation is a new gang war. Old heads aren't drilling. We don't crash out. We hire soldiers, or if that's what they're into. So manipulation is the new gang war. Why are you gonna go back to prison when you learned that's not the way? Because think about it. When you're young, you don't care about prison. You're like, I could do it. I could do it. But then you go do 8, 10 years and you like, man, that's not it.
So look, I never been.
They manipulating you.
I never been upstate, and you're definitely right. I want to rebuttal what you said. I never been upstate. Bro, never been upstate. A few people I know never been upstate. Right, young, old, whatever the case may be, and I look at it as a blessing. But you had the experience to go upstate. You told me a few things that was shocking. One of the things you told me is that they asked you when you want your body sent to them.
That was Graterford. That's what he shut Graterford down.
So can you tell the people about your experience with that?
Yeah, gladly. That's shit. Anybody that been to Graterford could co-sign anything I'm saying. When you get in, the first thing you're gonna notice is a garage door. That shit like 40 feet high. And then there's a big cement wall. They used to surround it with geese, like flying around. The guards will tell you, yeah, that's your Sunday dinner right there because you get chicken for Sunday. So from the rip, I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. They feeding this geese. This is big ass wall. I'm in some fucking Game of Thrones shit or something like Hunger Games. Why they got this big ass cement wall? Even if you hop these 3 barbed wire fences, you're not getting over that cement wall. You're gonna get shot by a rifle.
So before you walk,
that's the first thing you see.
No, I'm saying before you walk in, they ask you, do you
No,
want
you go through a processing thing where it's like a hallway and everybody's sitting down, everybody tired, everybody burnt out from the day, you in jumpsuits. And that's one of the last questions they ask you when you're filling out your forms. Like, if something was to happen to you in here, where do you want us to send your body? And I never felt more offended in my life. I said, keep it. I don't fucking need it. And he just looked at me and laughed. And I was like, wow. I'll never forget that.
I know you looked at it the wrong way though.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's crazy.
I feel like it's a good. That's because we don't think about that. So that's really preparing for life. Why not have your shit in order for when you die and not put all that sacrifice, especially if you out here living a certain way.
Like
why so many niggas can't get in the ground? Why do your mom gotta go through all this shit and fry all this fish when you die, when you're terrorizing everything? Feel me? So why not think about that?
Oh, that's true. That's not stuff you think about when you're 18. That's stuff you think about now. I also never had a job until I was in my late 20s. And then
he's talking about when he was 18.
Right.
He's not talking about.
I'm just saying they but I'm just saying they kind of prepare
you don't think about
That's
that.
why I be asking people, did you learn something from jail? Did jail teach you anything? Malcolm X used to say, like, he advised most men get some type of militant type of, like, just some type of leadership in their life. Either through the military, prison, boot camp, there's some type of structure. Because if we just moving and navigating through shit and being baby, you go wild out, bro. And then when you mean face, some real shit, like, damn, this real now. It's too late.
I used to think people was crazy when they used to be like, yo, man, I needed that jail shit. Like, yo, I needed that jail shit. Like, y'all never heard nobody say that?
I heard a lot of people
like,
say
low key, that jail shit, I did need that.
I tell you this, I feel like I ain't need you personally, but I know people that like being in there told me, yo, if I ain't come to jail, I'll probably be dead. And that's real. I'm like, damn. So I'm like, your little 4 to 5 year bid don't bother me. Brother, I'm like, when I get out, I'm not going back home. I got a fresh start at life. This should save. I'm like, oh, that a nut. That's all I'm thinking. But like now that I'm older, I be thinking about certain things and situations, scenarios that I've been through, and I view it differently.
That's a blessing. We're older, bro.
Mhm.
We like, you know what I be thinking about? Man, like, what if certain homies was here? Like, I wonder how he'd be now. How would he be? What field would he be in right now? You feel me? But everybody don't get that chance, bro. Everybody don't get that opportunity. That's why I be so blessed. You see how we be waking up, we rapping. Yeah. Oh man, what's going on?
Good energy.
Bro, I'm blessed.
All good energy.
We blessed, and it don't be for nothing. Nigga just happy to wake up and wiggle their toes and walk to the refrigerator, get a beverage out of the refrigerator. All the new shit.
You know, I was gonna say he happy at 6 a.m. burning everybody.
We up. No, he don't. He gonna call me in the evening.
Yeah.
But we get
right. You already know
that shit. Top of the morning. Look,
but he played at night though.
I go to bed 5, 6.
All right, that's different. So it's hours different though. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, why is that important to wake up early though? Unless you on your overnight grind shit, job, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When you wake up early, first of all, Diddy, it's beauty too. You can look into it. I'm not about to go ahead and break it down, but you look into the benefits of waking up early, for your beauty. And what did Maddie say last time? He said, bro, you don't wear no stress on your face. You don't got no wrinkles on your face. I'm waking up early. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm ahead of the ball. I'm ahead of the curve. So when somebody just getting their life together, or just probably rolling out of bed, or just probably wiping coal out their eyes, I didn't handle several different things, like important tasks that I have to handle, that must to do things, that's detrimental. So it's like I'm getting all this done early.
Salute too.
Yeah, and I love running, and I love my power walks and doing my my calisthenics and cardio.
I will say I worked out a lot less since I started getting them extra little hours of sleep in. Like now I gotta fit my workout in my schedule somehow instead of it just being routine.
Yeah,
and it's annoying now where it used to be enjoyable.
But all in all, this goes with health. So if you go to sleep and you eating a heavy grub right before you go to sleep, it's going to be hard for you to wake up because you got the itis. You know what I mean? But if you making sure you eating, right before the sun fall, maybe 7 o'clock, 7:30. If you eating around that time, you're not going to go to sleep at 8. You're not going to go to sleep at 9. By the time you get ready to go to sleep, you done burnt off the calories instead of just eating and going to sleep.
We just was saying this because it's like,
and it shows in your glow. Look at our skin, brother. Even look at his. And he's a night owl. So he's under. So people just think, like when I said I was grounding the other day, I was earthing. Some people call it earthing. I do it under the moonlight as well. Some people think you could just earth under the sunlight. No, you earth under the sunlight during the day, and at nighttime I earth and I ground under the moon. So yeah, I earth and I ground under moonlight as well. Because the moon is still radiant as well. It's just it isn't radiant as the sun, but I'm still grounding under the moon. Depending on the day, because if it's scorching hot and I'm grounding, I know that I'm detoxing, I'm sweating and all that. But me meditating and whatever I'm doing under the moon for my peace and tranquility, it's a little bit better because everybody's asleep. The whole world is. Not the whole world, but my region is sleep. Yeah, the moon. Yeah.
Last time I stared at the moon was that red moon, and I was taking latte.
Oh yeah. When everybody was
dead ass, bro. Yo, that was the last time I stared at the moon.
And then you could still imagine grounded and doing whatever that you do to your higher power, whatever it may be. Imagine that doing a red one. It's all from our creator.
Nah, it was beautiful.
It's
The whole situation was
It's
beautiful.
beautiful. Man, I climbed the mountain, man. What was the name of this mountain? Big Bloody in here? Well, he not here, but we'll get the name of this mountain. It's in Orange County, California, right? So I climbed this whole mountain and I did something very beautiful up there, and it was just so beautiful with me looking at the whole like horizon, like you know what I mean? And people was like, "Yo, you about to climb up there?" I'm like, "Yeah." What you mean?
Why not? Yeah.
What we come this far for? I never did this. I'm from Philadelphia. We don't. There's no mountains to climb.
I'm laughing because I did that in Arizona too. Somebody was like, "Yo, there's a lot of trails out here," and I'm like, "I don't want to be on no trail."
Where you said where the motherland?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
No, other side of U.S.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
no,
This
literally.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the boondocks, right?
You was in the desert.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
was some
There you
trails.
go. There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
But that's not something that
Chris,
people be used to.
Blink
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah. We was in the desert.
Blink that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was in Neverland.
To the mother. Nah, I never let me say desert.
Neverland. No. You was in Neverland.
Neverland.
Tell us a story.
Well, long story short, people don't walk trails. Well, I don't walk trails.
Mm-hmm.
We go on this trail and it leads to a mountain, but the mountain isn't. It's
Lock it.
still you go baby like. So now the trail leads to a mountain, and then like once you get off the actual trail, it's like a mountain, like rocks falling and all that shit. And I didn't want to do that, but the people I was with did, and that shit ended up being all right. Once you get to the top, you feel like you accomplished.
Because it's a different experience.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a different experience. Like,
No, I was against it the whole time until we did it. Then it was like, oh shit.
hey, Big Bloody, you ain't got to name the actual place, but what was that mountain that I hiked up and all that? The one I go to when I leave the masjid. What's the name of the mountain? When I went to the top of the masjid. I'm at the top of the masjid. When I went to the top of the mountain. Camelback. Okay, so this isn't Orange County. The other mountain I hiked to the top of was in Orange County, California. This is Camelback Mountain. This is closer to what? All right, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Neverland. It's closer to Neverland. So yeah, I had the locations mixed up. Feel me, Chris? That's what I had mixed up. I had the locations mixed up.
You got all that.
How long it take y'all to like break out your comfort zone and stop being too cool, like on hood shit?
I think I broke out of my comfort zone after the Hamstring Hustler one.
Nigga, that was about 20 years ago.
Yeah. I think I broke out of my comfort zone 20 plus years ago. I've been stopped giving a fuck.
The art of not giving.
Yeah. The art of letting go and letting God.
It was when I came home. It's like once you do a bid, it's like I done been through everything. I'm me. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I don't want to act like nobody else. I'm me. I speak proper. I've been to prison, but I've been to college. It is what it is. You get the best of both worlds, baby.
Chris, what you asked me about the today's situation? You can say it so I can rebuttal off of it. Just say it all out.
Brittney running, picking that guard ball. The fact that Diddy got charged with prostitution.
Let's start at one.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on, I got it.
Let's start at one.
I got it.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Do one at a time for me, please.
So we gonna get into
Brittney.
Yeah. So Brittney Renner, you know she was garbed up. She was with a Muslim brother. Yeah. So what do you think about her resorting back to her own ways now that she's not with bro? And she's showing half her body back.
Okay, so first and foremost, congratulations to the sister because she still has Islam in her heart. No matter if she decides to openly wear her garb or no matter if she decides to not wear it. I don't have on the 2 feet or my clothes right now, but does that make me not Muslim? Does that take anything away from my heart, how I feel about my Lord? It doesn't, right? But sometimes you see me with my 2 feet and my throat, right? So Islam isn't out here. Islam is in here. That's the answer to that. So bless the sister on her journey. She's on her journey right now, basically. You know what I mean? And may Allah guide her. May Allah protect her. May Allah bless her. I mean, I wanna say this. A lot of women tend to take their shahada because of men. You got some women that take their shahada and already is under their shahada before they meet the man. And you have some women that take shahada just to please the man.
That's what I was going to say.
You know? So I just want to say this, to rebuttal off of that. Only Allah make Muslims. So you could try to force this on somebody all you want. You can shove it down their throat. No Diddy. But to each, I don't want to mess the soul up a long way, and I don't want to get too deep into Islam. But to each is your own deen. You have your deen, I have my deen. Right? You could try to pass off the knowledge, but only Allah make Muslim. So to answer your question, how I feel about her taking off her guard, in the same way I feel about me not being in the throne in the kufu right, it's in here. So only Allah make Muslim. I say that to say this. Kevin Gates can't make her Muslim. I can't make my wife be Muslim. Rather, if we are divorced and she's by herself and I'm by myself, I start for Allah. I don't want to speak that on this, but you know, I can't. She's going to, if she's not with me or not, she's going to already be Muslim because it was already here. Now, when she met me, I probably made her man stronger, and she probably built me as a man stronger. I'm not just taking all the credit. That's cocky stuff. I want to say this though. Kevin Gates can't force Brittney Renner to be Muslim. You know, he can imply it. He can influence her, but for her to say La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, this is in the heart. You understand what I'm saying? So even if you are faking it, only Allah knows.
She ain't doing nothing crazy yet, but I'm watching her. I got her doing something nutty real soon. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Phil. I got her drawing real soon, but hopefully not. You know, we'll see.
I don't think she's gonna draw, and I think she just wanna. This is a time that she's on her journey.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And nobody's perfect. That's what I'm saying. She's gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be watching that from behind the scenes.
Look, Diddy was found not guilty on the RICO wrongs. But then they saying like why was Cassie? Just how do you feel about them just trying to hit those people?
First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Cuz. He said no Diddy gang, which boosted ourselves up. You know, I own the LLC and all that, so it boosted my sales up with my products, my merchandise. We got some more No Diddy merch coming. I'm mad I didn't have my merch on me. I wanted to give everybody some merch, but we all about to be ladies. No Diddy merch, the bloody merch, the I need the floor merch. I love who love me merch. But yeah, enough of me. Let's get back to the question. Diddy is what? You said he's getting out of here? Sorry.
He got out of the RICO charge. He tried to charge him because now he's just basically facing like prostitution shit, like basically flying.
Yeah, so that's just like more power to the black man. He's coming home. Everything with my whole No Diddy campaign. Shout out to Cuz. Don't front on your man. But they come home. Remember they said they wasn't fucking with Diddy. Remember that?
Hey yo,
y'all remember that? Oh, we ain't fucking with Diddy. Man.
Final boss coming home. You heard?
He said no Diddy gang, nigga. Shout out to Bloody. He didn't say all that, but he definitely said no Diddy gang. And when he said no Diddy gang, my sales went to that. So thank you, Cuz. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Diddy is going to also make my sales boost because every time Diddy is mentioned, my whole No Diddy campaign goes up. You know what I mean? I might even make some shirts that say No Diddy gang. Even though I'm not, gang affiliated or anything, but, he said it, No Diddy gang. So I just want to see how everybody that fronted on Puff Daddy, hey, Big Bloody, everybody that fronted on Puff Daddy, right? How was they going to act when he come home?
He's the final boss.
Are dudes going to keep this energy of No Diddy gang? Like, because I've been saying No Diddy. But are these dudes that said you know, F Diddy, are they going to keep the same energy?
New Yorkers gonna go back to no homo,
Why?
and everybody else gonna say
What
this
you
shit.
think about people
That's how it's gonna
supporting their friends when they fight in this case?
I
You
can't really speak on that. I never felt that. Every last one of my court date, Big Bloody stopped. Big Bloody left Argentina to be at several of my court dates. I can't experience none of that. I feel the love. They don't just tell me, "Oh, I love you, I fuck with you." No, they let me know they fuck with me. Shout out Cosmic Kev. He was on the stand. He took the stand for me, not against me. He was on the stand and he testified for me, and he said, "Your Honor, my judge name was Stephen Gerald. He's off the bench right now. He's retired, so I could talk about this." And my lawyer, Shaka Johnson, I have a super lawyer. He said, "Stephen Gerald, with all due respect, I'm here for Quilly, Marvin Icole Jones, stage name Quilly, and the last time I've been in court, man, it was for traffic tickets." He said, "I don't do court." And the judge and the whole courtroom start laughing, you know? And what the DA was red, she was on fire, because this was around one of the times where I performed at Powerhouse when I was locked up. When I said I did Powerhouse, turned myself back in, did the Powerhouse at 9, and I was back by 10. Over at just keep talking about way back when. I'm hot right now. So I put that in a rap. I did the Powerhouse by 9, and I was back by 10. So that was 9 in the morning and back by, that was 9 at night and 10 in the morning. Back Monday. They released me for that whole week, right? I came home Tuesday. No ankle monitor, no bracelet, no nothing. And what did Shaka Johnson say? He said, "Man, he can stay at my house." He told the judge, he said, "He can stay at my house." He said, "I guarantee you he'll be back. After he performed at the Powerhouse, I guarantee you he'll be back here in your courtroom." He said, "He can stay at my house with my wife and my children. He don't need no ankle monitor." And the judge said, No, don't worry. Release him.
He the GOAT for
Yeah. And I did the whole Powerhouse, man. Not opening, not closing. I headlined, you know, performed right before Jeezy. After me, it was Chris Brown, then Bobby Shmurda. I think Bobby Shmurda closed out with Hot right there. But I just say that to say this. If I didn't have any remember I said the game is all about what have you done for me lately, right, Chris? So if that was the last highlight of my life, then all I would be talking about is the Powerhouse in 2015. So some people have highlights in their life and they stuck in that year. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't have any highlights of the past 90 days or the past 60 days or the past 30 days. So their whole life turns into a Throwback Thursday where they just talking about their glory year. You know what I mean?
We can't turn it to Instagram, Jones, because that's what they all doing.
What that's it right there?
Yeah, we can't do that.
Why shouldn't we post Throwback Thursdays? Why shouldn't we post Throwback Thursdays? It's because you're stuck in your wave from your highlight month and your highlight year. You're posting money from 2012 and cars from 2011. We posting shit from 2027.
Right.
On Thursday. on a Thursday, motherfucker. You posting a Throwback Thursday, I'm pulling up in some Back to the Future shit on Thursday. Why would I post an old picture and it's 2025 right now on a Thursday? Like, what the fuck am I?
I feel like him beating the Rico just solidifies how legendary this man really is. Shout out Brain Still. I'm gonna be real. If I could have went to a Diddy party 10, 15 years ago, I'd have went. I'm not staying past 3 a.m., but I would have went. On top of that, everybody turned their back on him. They all about to find their way in their good graces. This is a man that could have ended your career in New York.
Yeah.
He's back. He about to do a couple years for buying pizza.
So wait,
that's it.
You saying everybody about to be back on his way?
Not everybody. I feel like the people that need him are going to be back on his way, that turn their back on him. He's about to do time for buying pizza, and he's a billionaire. He might do some probation or something. He didn't do the crazy thing they accused him of. You get what I'm saying? They couldn't bring him down. He might flip this on everybody as a man who was brought down and survived and Yeah, they
That's
can't
crazy.
take us down now.
It shocked me with
I'm
that.
telling you that I'm predicting the future with Diddy,
You got
man.
him for coming right home like this week.
Maybe
No,
not.
they didn't give him bail yet.
He got caught buying pizza. I don't know.
They didn't give him bail. I just
nah,
feel like they just trying
Hey,
to
Big
stress
Bloody,
him
he
out.
come home this week or? So why everybody keep making
Because
posts
he
saying
did the Rico shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was like the
I
major.
see posts saying
Yeah.
like, yeah, everybody come home and
The charges he's facing now is minor stuff.
Okay.
He's happy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was buying pizza. I ain't want to say buying pizza. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Buying pizza. I ain't want to say buying. Allegedly. You feel me? I'm trying to keep it clean. Yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't even him. Allegedly too. Allegedly Cassie too. So we don't
We
even
ain't
know.
going red on him.
Yeah, let these Jones roll. What's the next ones? I really want.
They was getting 555 deals. You heard? Ain't
No,
Cassie. Diddy ain't Cassie. You heard?
Look. Listen.
He was buying pizza.
Oh, the motherland.
That's
I
what
want both of y'all. Give me 3 words to describe yourself.
Intellectual. My name is Quilly, and that means intellectual, wise, smart. Now, I'm sorry for the cocky response. That is my name. And my son name is Ayan. That means gift of God. Oh, my bad. All right, finish the rest. Sacrificial lamb. 3 words. My bad. That's 3 words. I got you. Influence. Innovative. I'm very innovative. I'm all right.
That wasn't very humble.
Protector. I'm named after Archangel Mike. To the Bible stories. I'm not really religious. Legendary sports gambler. That's the 3. Forget the Michael shit. Legendary sports gambler. That's my 3.
No,
I'm
3.
not humble.
No, name 3. Name 3. Name some more.
No, latte master, bro. You know.
Latte master. Okay, name one more. And then I'm gonna ask you, RB, before we move to the next question.
My last one, loyal to the core.
Okay. Yes, sir. Now, what about you? Name 2 words that best describe you, RB.
Originally aware, driven.
I like that. Let's move on to the next question. I like how we speedballing these two. Chop this up, please.
Listen to them. We're gonna close it out. The segment. Shot caller. We gotta get a little ding 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 with a shot caller. We gotta hear the shot
Hey,
caller.
look, let my baby ball with me too.
All right, he could call out
Because
the
LSD was acting like she didn't know what marijuana was. Go ahead.
You talking about the stuff.
How it work? Explain the rules.
So the shot caller is we gonna call out people drug of choice.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're kind of good at this.
Yeah, let's ball.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hold on. We're gonna call out people's drug of choice. And I want to ask y'all first, do you think anybody can navigate through life nowadays without any drug?
Yes.
Well, yes, but no, because it doesn't always have to be a narc. I know plenty of working class people that wake up and the first thing they do is go get caffeine.
I'm so glad.
I'm realistic, bro.
You see why I needed him here?
This is what we do on the regular. I ain't even know you can get paid for this shit, to be honest with you, but can I sit over there? Cause we gotta huddle up on shot caller. We're not gonna get nothing wrong though.
No, there ain't no huddle.
All right.
Listen, shot caller. Lil Wayne.
Obviously, I tell you no way about what's in this cup. That motherfucker say that's older, right? Stop worrying about what's in my cup. Yeah, sure. If he was just showing like, no, I don't want it. He was sleeping. It's over. Lil Wayne be in his own bubble too. He don't really know what's going on. Like besides sports and rap, like he don't really know what's going on. So yeah, sports is his other shot. I say sports. That's his thing. because it's not all about drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So just lean in sports and marijuana, but that's not really a shot. Next person. Oh, hold on. You tell me.
I'm gonna add on to that, and I'm not gonna say juice and sports. I'm gonna say I feel like Wayne be skiing to stay up because I saw him perform. He was very energetic for a person to be on
You're
juice.
saying playing hockey, right?
No, not playing. I mean, rich people might play hockey. I feel like he's skiing. He's skiing. No, look. Yeah, I feel like Wayne is skiing. Yeah, and I feel like he's also a skateboarder, bro. He's addicted to that. This man built a skate park in his house. So I'm gonna give that too.
I ain't know what he was saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do one bad and one good.
Yeah.
He be smoke. He be skiing.
Next person. Yeah.
And he play.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Diddy.
Diddy. You know, the OF stuff, OF content. But I mean, but you know, just of course a bunch of men and women around, just having fun and partying. Of course, DeLeon, Ciroc. Am I missing anything, Big Bloody? Oh yeah, baby oil got the LSD. The baby oil get you fried too. You start rubbing shit on you. You start molesting your damn self in that joint. What are you talking about? Yeah, baby oil his shot. But that's just a rub on. That's like Vicks Vapor Rub. You feel me? He gonna hit you with the gin on like his lotion. Damn, imagine even mix that with lotion. You'll get it ticket running. You shot it. And it's crazy because they put that in the movie. What else? Oh man, shout out Puff Daddy, man. The No Diddy merch is going crazy. Go ahead, Slash, piggyback.
That man addicted to drawing, bro. Everything he got going on in his life is just drawing.
So no shots?
Shots? Yeah. He's on every party shot you could think of. I'm pretty sure he got party favors just on deck and they just ain't find it, and that's cool.
He did have a strip of colada pins in there too.
Bro, he's definitely throwing them back.
What you think?
Old school X. He probably get raw in the
Spice was he got a stroke of ego. Okay. And all that shit. We said all that other shit.
Great answer.
Thank you. That was a great answer. Next person.
It's the last one and we're going right up. Okay. Cardi B.
We can put it out there, man. Bro done been with Cardi B or everything, man. Go ahead and tell them the story. You ain't got to go into the actual place, just somewhere in Nova Scotia. Go ahead.
Alcohol and curries. She's on shots and alcohol. And that's just
what was you doing? Can you tell them what
you
were doing?
It's on. It's visited her. I visited her. I ain't just slapped ass. I visited her.
Brother, yeah.
I visited her.
Break it down.
She said, chill, my panties. I don't got the right panties on. This wasn't Bodak Yellow Party. This was before that. But, yeah. And she got in a rumble, too. 8 seconds.
But what did you do to it?
Oh, I visa swiped the shit out of her. I had to.
For people that don't know, you basically grab the cakes and, you know.
I hit her with, no, you ever seen Belly? When DMX walked in the club and he was like, I hit her with that joint.
To who?
To Cardi.
Okay. No,
Cardi
we just have to be clear. We have to be clear to the people that don't understand.
And I love her music. I don't know her. I capitalized. It is what it is. It's on video. She love it.
I just want you to be clear to the people that don't understand our language. We got to speak general for the masses. This is people in Africa watching, people in the UK. This is not just people from our region. You got people from the West Coast, people from the Midwest that might not understand some of our language and our slang. Right. So what happened when Cardi B saw you?
That night, well, she was doing the host then. She was doing her thing on our section.
Basically, hold on. I'm going to tell you. Crazy. No. I'm going to tell you. No. Since you don't want to say it, Cardi B passed out when she saw my baby. Okay? he's being humble. He's being modest. She passed out. He had endless dances. You feel me? He was trying to move around the club. Instead of her staying where she stayed at, she followed my baby all around the club. Okay? My baby made it rain until he left out. You understand what I'm saying? He's being humble and modest. I'm telling the story for him. That thing was bent over, leaking down. Okay? That thing was bust open, no drawers on. All right? Yeah. He's not telling. I hate the way he just, everything else.
That's the whole.
No. Every other story, he explained great. The podcast was cool. When it came down to Cardi, he was like, nah.
That's the homie. Yeah. She know, y'all know that.
No. Shout out to Cardi. She single was a motherfucking $2 bill.
Oh, she is. I ain't worried about football playing, none of that.
Let me finish telling this joint. At the end of the night, she wanted to spend the night with Beloved. Okay? Let's go all the way there. This is what the people want to hear. They don't want to hear the calm, I met her, gave her a hug. That's not going to go viral.
Yeah.
You gotta tell him what the fuck. No, she was on my dick, beloved.
Yeah.
You feel me? Give it to him.
Yeah. She
Give
wanted
it
me to
to
fill
him.
on the lopsided titties. You gotta remember, this is before her titties were perfect. They was like this.
Man, listen, man.
I'm just saying, that's the truth.
Man, listen, we ain't gonna get too chatty because we still big players at the end of the day, you feel me?
Yeah, and I ain't
And y'all
mean to go
gotta
there. We
figure
can
it out.
chop it down however we want to chop it
We
down.
ain't
I don't
chopping
mean
it down.
pillow
Y'all
talk.
just gotta figure it out, man.
I don't want pillow talking, none of that. Stephon Diggs jump his DM, want to go through something.
No.
But man, episode 4, man, you know what I mean? This the Quilly show. We got Slash up here. We got RB up here, man. You already know. I enjoyed myself. I had a good time, man. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks to all the subscribers that been rocking with me, been carrying it with your baby. I love y'all, and I love who love me. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Assalamu alaikum to everyone else. Have a blessed evening.
Body up.